Marcel Beauty. Got to turn this camera on. I am the founder of Denise Marcel Beauty, and now I am a AI workflow strategist for beauty or service professionals. But beauty is my passion. Beauty is my trade. I've been in it for many, many years, and I can speak to anyone in the service industry or service-based business because the workflows are very, very similar. So anyway, today, what are we covering today? Boundaries and ethics. Um, when you are using AI, any AI tool, you have to be conscious of the ethics and the boundaries behind it. You don't want to do anything unethical. You don't want to do anything that may go outside of a person's comfort zone, including your own. So, what AI should never do? I have my notes right here because I'm always nervous. So, bear with me. I'm getting over the nervous stage, guys. So, what AI should never ever do? It should not promise results. AI is not a doctor. It's not a professional. It can what it can do is help you with assist with information, gathering information. It cannot diagnose. Again, it's not a doctor. It can't tell you if you have a skin condition or a scalp condition or anything that is very specific to a person needs, their personal needs. It cannot do anything like that. And it cannot replace consultation. So what you can use AI for is to help get as far as your consultation is concerned, it helps to get your your questions in order, your information you need to gather. You then have to go over it, make sure you're getting the correct information because you're offering a service and you want the consultation to be so successful that the person will book with you. So you have to have really specific questions for that person. And again, when you are using AI, the information it put out is as good as the information that you put into it. So make sure you always, have good questions for your consultation. Talk to the person for the consultation about use it to talk with the person, the potential client or customer, for the consultation. You want to have that all in order. And before you even um, press go or send or print, you want to review it. You need to review the questions that you need answers to that's going to prompt this person to book a service with you. So yeah, so you don't want to send it out without reviewing it. And for example, let's talk about I do lashes. So let's talk about a lash consultation. What are some of the questions? Here are some of the questions that I ask, right? So it's first time I met a lady a couple weeks ago when I did the FYI series. She was the producer. She had no knowledge of what lash extensions were. So we did like a consultation. So when a person comes in, my first question to them is, have you ever had lash extensions before? And they'll say yes or no. Um, if you have, do tell me about your experience. Can you tell me what lashes were used? And sometimes they can't recall, and that's okay. But you can then ask them what look are they looking for, and do they have pictures? If they are a person who has never had lash extensions before, my question is, okay, are you able to lay down for at least 2 hours? Most of the time, the application don't take 2 hours, but you want to know that they can lay down for 2 hours. Another question is, do you experience seasonal allergies or any allergy at all? Skin allergies? Do you have eczema? Are you a person who rub your eyes? Do you have seasonal allergies? Because if you have seasonal allergies, sometimes the the adhesive can irritate your eyes. It could be very irritating. It will act as if you have a seasonal allergy. You can also ask them, do this is a question that could be, you already asked them, can they lay down? But the next question after that could be, do you experience any back pain? Because what you don't want is to get in the middle of your service and then they're like, oh, my back is hurting. Can I turn to the side? And what clients sometimes don't realize is that they need to lay as still as possible. Any slight movement can can make the app can create problems for you during the application. Another question you can ask is, have you had a recent eye surgery? Because if they have, you want to ask them what kind of eye surgery and how long ago. When my clients, if they have had any eye surgeries, which could be anywhere from removing cataracts to some plastic surgery. Oh, forget that. I'll be losing words, guys. Plastic surgery. You want to know that enough time has lapsed uh, before they have the application of eyelash extensions. Another question you want to ask is, have you had any um, past appointments? The last, if they had, okay, I'm losing my words. Okay. The next thing you want to ask is, have they had any facial treatments, such as peels or laser? You want to ask those questions because that leaves their skin vulnerable to be irritated for a period of time. And I have had clients come in and say, oh, I just came from having my face peel. And I'm like, okay, we need to reschedule you because we don't know, you may have irritation from the adhesive. And they'll be like, oh, no, 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 no. The esthetician said it's okay. But the esthetician don't know what we're using. So make sure you are aware of any past facial procedures that they had, skincare, I should say skincare procedures, or if they have any upcoming skincare appointments. Because with that, you could put the lashes on, they go get a peel, and uh, the ingredients from the peel can compromise the adhesive. So you also want to ask them that question. Sometimes ask them, have they had any recent dental procedures? I've been doing this for so many years, and I can't even begin to tell you how many clients come in that have had skincare procedures, eye procedures, laser procedures, dental procedures. You also have to be aware if they have had any Botox. So you want to ask, you want to put on their application, have you had in recent Botox treatments or fillers? Because if they have like a brow filler if they had a brow filler or Botox, the motion of your hand resting on their forehead can compromise the healing process of the Botox. So it needs to settle. And I'm not a doctor, so make sure you have them get that information before you start the process. Like, how long ago did you have it? Was it recent? So I know I'm going off into the beauty industry, but these are some of the questions that I would put on the form. Have you had lash extensions before? If you did, let's talk about the experience. Have you had any skincare procedures with an esthetician? Laser, facial peels, glycolic peels? Have you had have you had a facelift? Have you had any dental procedures? Are you able to lay down on your back for at least 2 hours? So these are questions that I would use in my industry. If you are say a nail tech can ask questions like, when was the last time you had a service? Even though that service is very like fast and you get in and they kind of analyze your nails. But I feel like it's important to know if the person has, we get nail fungus. Sometimes you might want to add, as a nail tech, you can ask, are they susceptible to nail fungus? And if they have had them in the past, what did they do? How can we prevent it? And you can also ask them, when was the last time and where? Because you want to make sure they have been going to professionals, because you don't want to be you don't want to experience anything negative from a byproduct from a previous nail tech or nail professional. So those are questions that a nail person can ask. Question that a car service or auto service, if they're having an auto service, a consultation could be, of course you're going to ask, they're going to come in and be like, oh, my car had this and that and the other. You can ask them, when was the last time they had that car service? When was the last time they had that specific thing service? You can ask them, how old is the car? Even though I think that's all kind of in the information when they ask you for your when they ask you for the make and model of your car. So yes, that could go on the list as well. So you can use AI to definitely get your consultation questions together and make them more specific, but you want to review it and make sure it's relevant to the service that you're doing and to the product that you may be selling or offering. And these are ways to make sure, again, that AI is you using it with the human touch. You're not just using some generic output of an AI prompt. You want it to be very, very specific. And yeah, so anyway, that is how it can be ethical and how we have, I'm sorry, how we have, we set boundaries and how it is ethical. Because, we want to have all the right questions in order. We want to make sure that the client or the customer or the patient understand. Did I say patient? I guess for doctors too. Yes, that's services. We want to make sure that we have the right question and we have the right information to perform the best service that we possibly can. Because at the end of the day, we're building our business, or we are, we may have an existing business, but we want to service our clients on a much higher level. So AI can definitely help you with that. So I hope this helps and it answers the question on um, when we should never use AI and how AI should have boundaries. You should use it with ethically and have boundaries. So guys, thank you for joining. Don't forget to click subscribe. If you want more information, please go into my bio, and I'll see you on day 7 of Calm AI 30 Days of Clarity. And this is becoming fun, and I'm losing my nerves. So I will see you day 7. Bye for now.